point off the line, and we need a perpendicular through a point on the line. See if you can do each of those constructions with your mirror. Kind of go at your own pace. Talk to your neighbor when you get in trouble. You're doing what now?
Angle bisect.
Okay, which angle are you going to bisect?
Well, I don't know yet.
Well, let's just do this one now. Right up here. Do that one.
Okay. Oh, like I can see it, so it's like going out that way.
Okay. Show me where it's going to be approximately. Just show me with your finger. Just try.
Like where I saw it?
No, where you're going to put it.
Well,
where is going to
be like right here.
So that's where you want your working edge to be, because you're going to draw there. So go ahead.
So would I use it with this, or just?
Yeah, you got to use that. So. Now what is it you're seeing?
Oh, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, the line is matching up against this line right
Okay.
here.
Once you get it so they're perfectly matched, what do?
Draw a line.
Hold it real steady and draw the line.
Okay.
Okay? I didn't put which one up here? The parallel ones. How would you do it? Yeah, you could do a perpendicular to a perpendicular again and get it, right? So if you can do a perpendicular once, you can do two perpendiculars and get a parallel, right? Everybody okay? Raise your hand if you've been successful with all of these. Let's say how many have not there yet. We're coming? Okay, great. We'll give you a chance to practice later. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a fourth method. What you do is you go to geogebra.org. If you haven't already downloaded this, you go to geogebra.org. GeoGebra stands for geometry and algebra. They've mixed the two words together. This is a super cool and free piece of software. And you need to get it downloaded to your laptop. By the way, just so you know, it will be available in August for the iPad and the Android tablet. That's cool. Click on Free Software. It will take you, and you decide what you have. Do you have a Mac? Do you have Windows? Whatever. You click on it, and if you like, if you have a Chromebook, anybody have a Chromebook? That's a notebook that runs the Chrome operating system. Anybody? You go up here. All right?
It also will work on the Chrome browser.
Yes. Yes. So you can install it right into your Chrome browser. If you're a Chrome browser user, try that one. Okay, once you get it installed, just watch. You launch it, here's what you get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and they have a whole bunch of tools, and anything that has a little arrow through it, you can pull down and get a... So notice here, this segment tool, I can just come out here and click, and clack. Click, click, clickety clack. And there's my segment. Now, what I'd like to do is make a perpendicular bisector to that segment. Well, on the video that's available, you can go see how to use the sketch pad to do the traditional method. So I will kind of simulate a compass and straight edge using the sketch pad. But the sketch pad, the reason we use it is because it's so easy to build these things. Watch this. I come up, which tool do you think I should get to do the perpendicular bisector? Just looking, what would you say?
Fourth from the left.
Fourth from the left? Let's try it. Let me click on it. Perpendicular line. So this top one is a perpendicular line through a point not on the line, right? But which one of these do I want? This one. So I click on it. With that, as I highlight it, look what it says. Select 2 points or 1 segment. So I have a choice. I come down here and I can either click here and then look at that. It's following me. I'm looking for the third point. If the third or the second point were right there, that would be the perpendicular bisector of it, right? So as soon as I get to here and click, boom, it just builds it. Isn't that cool? Let's do another one real quick. Here, now I come up and get this tool, but this time I'm going to hit the segment. Boom, there it draws it in. So I can either click the 2 endpoints or click the segment. And that quick, it's got the perpendicular bisector. Let's try angle bisector real quick. Let me see here. We'll just draw another segment on this one. We don't want to get it too cluttered. So there's my angle. And now I want to bisect angle CDE. Well, what should we do? The angle one? Angle. It's under the what?
It's under the line one.
Angle bisector. There it is. So now as I hover over that, it says select 3 points or 2 lines. So I can either click this, this, and this, right? Or if my angle is right here, if it's this is the angle, I can hover over it. Let's see, click on this, select 2 lines. I can hit this one and that one, and it puts the angle bisector in. It also puts a perpendicular to it, which is part of the construction, the way this does it. But everybody see how this is really slick? Okay, yeah.
Do you have to put the angle you want to bisect as the middle point?
I'm not going to answer that question. They're going to kind of investigate this tonight. All right, we got one more thing we need to talk about quickly. You planted 2 flowers that you had to water equally. I need somebody to talk to me about what they did. You want to go to the board, put your 2 flowers up, and we got to talk about this before you go. If you're going to leave, why? Because tonight we're going to plant 3 flowers.
So, my 2 flowers are... Right.
Make them further apart so they can see them. Make them big. Make them dots. There we go. There we go. Okay.
So I put it apart, and so it says the sprinkler has to be equidistant apart. So
The sprinkler puts out the same amount of water at a given distance from the sprinkler, and we want those 2 flowers to be watered equally.
So I thought, why not do it as like equal triangle?
Okay.
It's all equal. So that way, when it goes around, they get the same.
So make a little line from where you're at to the flower, and make another little line to the flower, right? No, from the sprinkler. We need from the sprinkler that's on the top to the other flower. Now put a little tick mark on each of those. Those have to be the same length. So do you agree he could put it there? And it would water okay? No?
No, I said yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes?
Yeah, I just went about it differently.
Get up there.
So Instead, I found that you could put it directly in the middle between them, but that might
Would
not
that work?
look room.
Yeah.
So I found the middle, so this would be the same length. And then I found,
Put 2 tick marks, otherwise we're going to think it's the same length as those 1 tick mark.
yeah. And then I found the perpendicular bisector
Of what?
of the distance between. And so it could be anywhere on that line.
So put a couple of points on there.
So it could be here or here.
Would all of those be the very same distance away from the 2 flowers?
Yes.
No?
I don't understand how the one at the bottom is the distance.
Okay, so I take this distance and that distance. Will those 2 distances be the same?
Oh, you mean, okay,
Because if they are, then I could put my sprinkler there and this would get as much water as that one would. Does that make sense? Yes. Oh, yeah, on your way out, be putting your stuff up. Drop your, get your mirrors gathered up. I don't need the patty paper back. Keep that for your evidence. Your arithmetic proficiency quizzes are going to be go live next week. I will send out an email when they are. You can go and take all 3 in the same sitting and get them taken care of. You can take them each twice. If you don't pass the first time, you can go in a second time. Like we did for 4 and 5. They're very similar.